Whenever I get fired up about a new piece of technology, I've been really into the Linux stuff lately. And a common reply I'll get from people is like, who has time for that? Who has time to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours setting something up? First of all, my immediate response is like, what was your screen on time today? I bet you it was 4.5 hours because you're like everyone else and you doom scroll for an hour a day, 2 hours a day. Oh, you have time for that? Oh, curious. You have time for that, but you don't have time for a hobby that's going to expand your horizons, that's going to motivate you and fire you up and try some things. So this is often a very strange conversation because when people say, like, how do you find time for the work? How do you find time for your hobbies? How do you find time for this thing? We have the same amount of time. You're just spending it differently. And you're choosing not to account for all of this other junk that's in your calendar, both the stuff during your work hours and the stuff during your off hours. And you classify huge swaths of your calendar as somehow immutable. Like, well, these are just the 7 meetings I need to have for the first 3 days of the week. I mean, I can't do anything about that. Of course you can. Of course you can. If you're running a business, the one thing you can do something about is how you spend your time. You can absolutely decide tomorrow, yeah, I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to stop having all these things that I've now decided are no longer worth my time, take up my time, and you'll suddenly realize that there's all the time you need.